come rescue your sorry ass when you've been told days in advance, get out. Yeah, Governor Chris Christie of New Jersey today, I mean, was issued a blistering statement. And forgive me, Rick, but I can't remember the town or the mayor's name. But the governor had issued an evacuation order, and the mayor of this New Jersey town says, "Oh, no, 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 you don't have to get out. You can ride it out." Well, now you got people that are going to need to be rescued, and Chris Christie is livid. And he said, "Hey, look, you're just going to have to wait. You're going to have to wait till it's safe for the rescue personnel to come out to get you. You're on your own." And damn it, that's amen. There you go.
I mean, Christie's a bit of a hothead. We all know this.
Mm,
But 9 times out of 10, he's actually right.
mm. It just it boggles my mind. When Hurricane Hugo came, I was stationed at Fort Bragg, and Fort Bragg's a good couple of almost 3 hours inland. If you go into Myrtle or not Myrtle Beach, but Wilmington, it's a good probably got more like 2 to 2.5 hours, but far enough inland that it was just really windy and rainy. You don't have all the ocean surge, of course, coming at you, but when it hit, it rattled the barracks. I mean, these were not the Quonset hut barracks that you see on TV. These were the big, substantial brick and mortar barracks, and that was couple almost 200 miles inland. So you got to wonder, what makes these people think that they can ride it out on their house on stilts sitting on the beach? Doesn't
Abject stupidity.
well, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
No, not a lot at all.
But what do you do? It, One of the things some of the things that are coming out of this is the political pundits are out arguing what's going to be the fallout, if you will, of the hurricane hitting the Northeast so close to Election Day. And a lot of people seem to be of the mind that this will actually help Mr. Obama, and that he'll get a chance to act and look presidential if he can uh, send in rescue efforts and get all the people out. And there's a minimum death toll, and that Romney stands a chance to look very terribly because he'll be running his political ads while all these people are struggling for survival.
Right. Yeah, but at the same time, where's Obama sitting right now?
I don't know.
I think that he's at the White House,
Mm.
serving in one of those underground bunkers, probably, eating some popcorn and drinking his hot toddy.
Uh, it's funny you should mention Washington and being back at the White House. The I saw something today that really, I knew this already, but it kind of jolted it back to the front of my memory. The Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, since its inception, has never been unguarded.
Right.
There's always an honor guard there on duty, and today is no exception. The honor guard is standing their post on the Tomb of the Unknowns today.
Right.
So I mean, right? I mean, wow. That's you can say, well, they're just following orders, but these soldiers are standing at attention in pelting, driving rain. Now, I don't know how bad it is in D.C. It's probably not nearly as bad there as it is in New York, but it's bad enough. Bad enough that you don't want to be outside in it, and I sure don't want to be outside.
Right. That's true. But it's a testament to dedication and all the things that go along with that.
It's a special honor to be part of the honor guard, and these guys, you know what are you gonna say? Well, they just stand there. Yeah, well, they show they're our way of showing respect and honor to some soldiers that gave everything in the call of duty and were not able to be recognized by their family or their nation upon their return by name. And this is our way of saying thank you, and we honor and respect you. So these guys stand right outside and stand a post.
Well, I hope they got good rain gear.
Standard Army issue, bud.
Well, I hope they got better rain gear than that.
Mm. The photos that I've seen now, again, I was in the military for quite some time. Was never on the honor guard. Wasn't my thing. But the pictures I see, they have to wear their dress blues. I mean, dress blues are strictly for formal wear.
Right, right.
I wore mine 2 times ever, and these
So,
guys wear them daily.
so these guys could go get a job working at Buckingham Palace
Mm.
because they have all that good training.
Yeah, but they just need a fuzzy hat.
Well, you can buy a fuzzy hat. I'm not trying to make light, and
Absolutely.
nothing but respect, as you well know. But just it just came out.
Yeah, well, that's what you do. But yeah, I guess they could I guess you could consider them as the American version of the palace guards at Buckingham. Yeah, sure. People don't generally tend to get up in their faces. They are armed. They do carry weapons, but you know, there were more armed guys at the Tomb of the Unknowns than there were at Benghazi. But we'll get into that later.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Mm,
That is actually true.
definitely. But getting back to these people standing out in the damn rain like a bunch of morons. Hey, news people, stop it. Is there a major city in the United States that doesn't have cameras mounted on the tallest building downtown?
I do not believe so.
I mean, I'm from Nashville originally. And even we had the Sky Cam that was mounted on the Bell South building, otherwise known as the Batman building, and it would show you every day the traffic coming into and out of downtown. And there's no reason why we couldn't just say, okay, look, here's the sky cam on the World or the Empire State Building in New York City. Wow, it's raining and windy. Don't go out, people. Instead of sending these idiots out there to just to get abused. I think they do it. I think you're right, Rick. I think they do it for their own amusement.
Yeah, a little hazing involved.
Just,
But that brings up an interesting point.
mm-hmm.
Would you like to hear it?
Sure.
Sure. All right. So these idiots are all standing out in the rain and the hurricane force winds and all this good stuff going on up there, taking their life at risk over something that they don't even have to report on. All you got to do is look out the window. You know what's going on. You can tune in the little cam like you were talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But why can't they actually report the news?
Mm. Now you're getting into philosophical stuff. What's right and what's wrong, and the part that the media plays in it.
Well, I think journalism is something that
They did take a vow somewhere in there, didn't they? Kind of like a Hippocratic oath. Do no harm. Report the
you're
news.
supposed to report the actual news. If you want to editorialize, that's what the editorial page is for.
Mm.
But you don't actually ignore the news either,
Mm-hmm.
and then jump on the bandwagon when somebody beats you to it.
Hmm.
Hey, if we ignore this, it'll go away. Hey, send Fred back out there again. That's hilarious.
You gotta admit, it is hilarious.
Yeah, it is that stupid. Stupid is forever.
Now, if you do it for your own entertainment, I could understand that. There's some danger seekers out there. I mean, as a former paratrooper, I had my share of looking for danger and getting my thrills off of it. But standing in the middle of a hurricane was never one of them.
Yeah. I mean, I've been there in the middle, not by choice,
Mm.
more by like stuck. And I've done it. It's not anything I'd want to do again.
Mm. You know,
Because this is the honest truth. These people think that they can minimize damage that's done to their property. No, you can't.
no.
All you're doing is putting somebody else's life at risk because you're an idiot.
Uh-huh.
You know, get the hell out. That's what they tell you to do. There's a reason they tell you to do it. And if it were me, being the cold-hearted bastard that I am, you didn't leave. Screw you. You'll just sit there.
Well, in the serious part of this, so far as Showtime here, there are two fatalities associated with this storm. One had some debris fall on him, and the other did not catch the cause of death, but is being attributed to the hurricane now superstorm, if you will, which is apparently not as bad as a hurricane. But yeah, I guess those two fellows don't know the difference. I know I certainly don't.
Does it really matter?
No, I wouldn't think so.
Okay, calling a stone, or a small boulder. Does it matter? If somebody throws it at you, it will still hurt.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you call it. Calling it a superstorm, calling it a hurricane, tropical storm, a nor'easter. What does it matter? It's still going to kick your ass.
I suppose you're right.
Of course I am. Unless I'm wrong, and then I'm always right about that too.
Yeah, refer back to Rule 1, is that right?
Damn right, baby.
Yes, sir. Uh, Reporting on some of the things happening in New York, there appears to be debris falling from skyscraper in Manhattan on 6th Avenue. I know that there was a building facade that fell on 8th Avenue. A crane, uh, I believe it was in Times Square, a sky crane that is apparently starting to collapse, reportedly through 95 plus mile an hour winds, blowing at altitude. Folks, this isn't any joking matter. When it comes down to it, it's a serious thing. If you're in the path of a hurricane, get the hell out. Especially if you live in low-lying areas like, I don't know, Manhattan, Atlantic City, which news report on that is most, or at least a good portion of the famed walkway of Atlantic City is now a not there anymore. It's in the ocean.
Yes.
So, yeah, I know you Northeasterners are not really used to hurricanes. Your nor'easters and all that coming down from the opposite direction. But take it from us folks down in the South, it's nothing to get all giddy and excited about that you're getting ready to experience. It's something to get out of the way of, wait for it to go through, and then go back and try to pick up the pieces.
Right.
And talking about picking up the pieces, what do you say we go ahead and kick it to a break, bud?
Let's do it.
All right, our featured blues artist tonight is none other than Mr. Johnny Lang, a youthful phenom back in the day. Of course, he's what, mid 20s, late 20s now.
Yeah, something like that.
He hit the scene as a teenager, rocking it out with some of the legendary blues greats. And today, he is our featured guy. And in, I don't know, Rick, I'm feeling a little, well, I don't even know what you would call it, but feeling a little fun tonight on this one, if you could be called that. And in the picking of the songs, and we'll go ahead and end this segment with Johnny Lang's "It's Still Raining," and we'll be right back. Don't go away.